Welcome to Wonderland Sweden. My name's Rebecca and I create educational tools with the help of my XTools P2 and Creative Space. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's begin. So I'm going to make some footprint, paw print pins or earrings or studs or whatever. Basically, I'm going to take this as an inspiration and just to show you guys what I'm thinking of doing. I'm not going to do it like this. I'm basically going to do the opposite. So I need to engrave these darker areas rather than these areas that were engraved on this design. And obviously I need a cut around the edges. So I'm just going to look at the steps to go from this imported vector file to this with the outline and to this, the finished product. So we import our paw print and we basically highlight all of it because we want to do an outline of all of it. And if we go on offset, we can do this, but you can see still these areas will still be cut out, so you'll end up with 5 pieces and we don't want that. With this design it doesn't matter, but most of the time you need the external just so then it doesn't draw an extra line on the inside. We don't want to do a negative offset. So basically I'm just going to do it until it joins up. So this could actually work, but for me, I really want sustainability to be a key thing. So I don't actually want this because it might be a little bit weaker. So we could have it like this, a bit thicker. So this could actually work. What we need to do though is delete these center pieces. We could do edit and just drag the mouse over and highlight these pieces and delete. I got one too many there, just unselect that with shift and deselect and just delete like that and done. So then we don't have those small pieces in the middle. Of course you don't want those if it's going to be a solid pin. So we have it like that, or if we just scrap that design, my computer's really slow because I'm recording. If we have this design and we do basically a wider offset from the outside, so maybe we choose 5mm or something like that. Let's have a look, see what it says. Let's go all in and go for 6. So as you can see, there's no pieces in the middle that will be cut out. So you've got to your next stage. Just for simplicity's sake and for the eye, change that for red as a cut. So now we have this. So we want this quite thick because we're going to engrave it, and it is actually quite good as well to have a uniform gap around it. So you want this gap here that we've just calculated as 5mm to be about the same as this, so it looks good. And in every single video I have, I always say to copy your design and paste it somewhere out of the way before doing any major changes. So we now have our design, but how do we get from that to that? And it's quite easy. You highlight it and then you go onto here. It's quite slow. Subtract it, overlap, and there we have it. But of course I forgot a step. What we needed to do before we did that was copy the cut line. I will copy the cut line, copy and paste. Oh, my computer's so slow. I'm so sorry. So there you go. So we need to select just one of the cut lines and the yellow engrave, and then go on to subtract to overlap. So you will still have your cut line there. There you go, perfect. So there it is. So it will basically do the opposite of this. It will engrave the parts on the outside, so it will leave the mirror as 5 shapes here.